This is the Corey and Eddie Show with Corey Harper and Eddie Ramos.
All the time. I do. My girl took me to a street fair recently, right? You know, they close off the block, there's like shawarma, there's like stuff made out of buttons, right? People with no teeth are making keychains, right? It's a typical girlfriend idea. It sucks and it's gonna take all Saturday, right? No, we show up, right? The first thing she sees is this big table and nothing but homemade jewelry, right? Homemade jewelry. It's got twigs, macaroni in it. It's a table of crap. It's crap. The whole thing is crap. But she loves it. She's like, oh my God, look at these earrings. Do you like these? Do you think these are nice? I just want to be like, no. If they were nice, they'd be in a store. All right? But I didn't want to ruin her day, so I'm like, yeah, go ahead, check it out. I'm going to go get some air. Even though we're outside, I think there's more air to be had, right? So I walk like 3-4 tables away, and I come up to this lady. She got this big table of nothing but muffins. Muffins, right? It's like 85 degrees out. She's selling muffins, and she's got this big stupid, look at the muffins I made, look on her face. And the second I saw that part of my brain was just like, dude, what would happen if you just walked up and just said, hey lady, these your muffins? Oh yeah? And I just started going, blam, 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 blam. Like how many of these muffins could I mush before anybody did anything? I mean, realistically, I think I could have got the whole table. Because even if you saw me doing that, it would take at least 5 to 6 seconds to process. Like, did they say he could do that? Is it like a game? Do you eat the muffin off your fist? That just seems like a waste of pastry. You know, there's no security at a street fair. There's no bouncer staying there. He's mushing the muffins. Okay, I'm on it. Sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave. You just choke me out. So I just started thinking of the horrified look on this lady's face as I started slamming these muffins. And out of nowhere, I just started laughing like a maniac. I'm like slumped over this fried dough cart. I'm dying. My girl looks at me. She's like, what the hell are you laughing at? And like an idiot, I actually tried to explain this screwed up thought to her. I swear to God, I'm just sitting there like, I was just thinking, what if I started punching the muffins? You know what I mean? I just started punching them. She's just looking at me like, why do I go out with you? Dude, but I swear to God, if I never broke eye contact the second I started hitting those muffins, that lady, she wouldn't even been able to call for help. I would have been in her head. She'd be like, did I go to high school with this guy? Why would you do that? Muffins are a happy food. I don't understand this.
You still alive?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, Corey. I don't want to know anything else. If there's an emergency, I don't want to be stopped. I don't want to get up. I want to hear all about your first open mic night.
Oh, is that what we're going to start out with?
Yeah. That's...
We're not going to ease into it at all, are we?
Oh, man. I'm excited to hear about it, dude. I really want to hear about it, man. So there was no foreplay. It was just, put it in just right away.
Just put it in. No lubrication or anything.
No foreplay, no nothing.
Well,
just
I
totally
gotta say I'm pretty disappointed.
What? No, you can't say that, man.
Yeah,
really?
I'm disappointed that you weren't there to see our show.
Oh, damn, dude. You scared me.
No. Look, I'm not saying that I was like fantastic, but look, man, I'm gonna walk you through it, okay?
Yes.
We're gonna walk through this right here, okay?
Don't spare any
got
details.
there. Okay, I signed up. My name was pretty much at the one of the last comedians to go on. Okay, I was like, not one of the last one. There was like probably 7 comedians after me that have done it a lot. That they were after me, but I was I was kind of after the middle act, and I was like, okay, I'm sitting there waiting, and I actually. And you know how I've talked about other clubs like where people don't talk to you or whatever. But once I actually started talking to some of these guys because I was like, man, I got to get in here. And as we were all staring at what our times were, I started talking to them. And hold on, I think I got to sneeze. Hold on.
Oh, the suspense I'm on the edge of my seat. God bless you. Woo! Stop with the suspense.
Sorry, guys. Bless me for it. Sorry about that. I just sneezed caught me. But well, no, we were standing there. Well, no, we were standing there, and I started talking to some people. Man, I started, just telling them it was my first time, and they were all standing out there, just hanging out, getting ready too. And holy shit.
All right, I don't care anymore.
Okay.
I'm totally kidding. I'm kidding.
Allergic to it. I'm allergic to it. Okay, it's over now. It's over now.
You're good.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay. It just makes it funny. It just makes it funny. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And actually, man, I gotta tell you. Remember I was talking about Dallas Comedy House and how people were kind of stuck up?
Yeah.
Total opposite of this place.
Man, that's a relief to hear.
Once I started talking to everybody, it was like we were family, man. Everybody was cool, and they were like, man. And I was telling them how nervous I was. I've never done it before. I was telling them how I've been a musician, and this is totally different for me, man. They were like, man, you got it, dude. They were like. They were like, this is the best place to do it for your first time, and they were like,
nice.
all those. They were even saying Dallas Comedy House is like, it's not very good. It's like the most unorganized place to do it and shit like that. And they were like, this is the place to do it, man. And I kept telling people that, and I was talking to them, and I was telling my musician, and they were like, what kind of music you play? And I showed them some of our music. They were like, dude, that's fucking badass. And that's you singing? I was like, yeah. They were like, you should have no problem getting up on stage and doing this. What the fuck? Yeah. They were like, that shit's badass, dude.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude, that's a good way to network.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept telling them, but this is a totally different experience. I mean, it's everybody's staring at me. It's quiet. And they were like, man, you'll be fine, dude. It doesn't matter, if you're first time or whatever.
They're so supportive. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, they were like, this is really, it's going to be okay. So me and the guys I kind of became friends with, we're all just chilling. And Zariah and Sean hit me up because I posted on Facebook that I was going to do it. And they were like, well, we're going to come. And I was like, oh, yeah, y'all can come or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they showed up.
Oh, nice.
And they showed up. We kind of hung out. It kind of made me feel a little bit better. But then at the same time, it kind of made me feel like I kind of don't want anybody that I know to be here. That way they don't know how, if I fuck up or something like that, Yeah. But it's okay, though. And I kept telling them, man, I'm probably going to fuck up. Man, that's what comedians do. And I started reading a lot before I told you this, before I even went on. Yeah, like Louis C.K. and a lot of famous comedians nowadays, their first time, they bombed, straight up bombed, many times. And so I was like, well, that's what I expect, so I kind of expected that. But when you expect to bomb, and it's frightening. It is frightening. Okay, right. And this is what made it even worse. I don't know what was up with this night, but it was the busiest night ever.
Oh, so they had a lot of people.
The room was packed.
Oh,
you couldn't even find a seat.
Oh. Dang, so you're nervous as hell.
Oh my, I was like, are you kidding me? And they were like, all the comedians were like, oh man, the room is hot tonight, dude. There's so many people in there. I was like, it's my first time.
I've made a huge mistake. I don't want to do this anymore.
Can I stop now and do it next weekend? You know what?
Can I just do it in the alley by the trash cans for a few people?
But
dude.
Man. And it didn't slow down all night. I'm telling you. I was thinking, by the time I get on, some people will leave. No. It was packed all night. packed,
Yeah.
full night packed. Okay, and so I'm sitting there waiting, getting nervous as shit.
Yeah.
You know, you ever got I don't know how you're nervous too before like we played shows and stuff, but you got nervous before shows, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. At the very first few shows, yeah.
Ah, well, I mean, think of the most nervous thing you've ever done in your entire life. Think of it times 10.
Oh, yeah. I can only imagine, man. Yeah, because I'm thinking of the moments I was the most nervous and really uncomfortable. So I can imagine how you were feeling that in that moment.
I couldn't stop pacing. I kept running over through my head like what I'm gonna say, and I was like, I'm gonna forget everything.
Oh shit!
And I was like,
yeah.
it's not gonna be good, man. It's not the kind of comedy that the crowd is liking and stuff like that. Because you know everybody else is doing like basically like one-line comedy, you know, like regular little jokes. It's not storytelling comedy or which I like to do, you know, and but man, okay. So I want to get into this part. Two comedians before I go on. I'm standing there waiting, pacing back and forth, just pacing, all in my head. Heart is about to beat out my chest.
Oh man.
Okay, and one of my the guy that I made friends with, he's right before me. His name was Ash. He goes on, and I'm standing outside of the doors watching him perform.
Yeah.
And my heart is just pounding.
Oh.
I'm getting like a little euphoric.
Yeah.
You know, in my head, like I mean, just it's so weird. Like I mean, it's like a little dizzy, a little almost faint.
Oh
you know,
man.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to. And as I see him, the MC. Get him off stage and he's walking off stage. I'm like, holy shit!
It's over.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I really about to do this?
Yeah.
And oh my god, you don't even know the feeling. My heart was beating. Called my name. I had told the MC before. I was like, this is my first time, man. I'm nervous as fuck. He's like, I got you, man. I got you.
Nice.
And I was like, all right.
They know the drill.
He comes on stage and he goes, we got a special night right now. Special presentation. This is his first night, and you do not want to miss this. You never want to miss this. His first time introducing. It was like the biggest entrance that he fucking did for anybody. And I was like, oh no! Oh no!
You're like, hey man, can you just make it like really brief? And he's like, I got you, man. All right, guys, everybody.
He built it up like Louis C.K. was coming on stage.
Man,
you do not want to miss this the first time, Corey Harper. And I was like, oh god damn it! So I got up there.
Did people applaud?
Up there, huh? Yeah, they applauded.
Nice, nice.
So I get up there, man. I shook his hand, grabbed the mic off the fucking stand. The mic's caught up. The mic, the cord is caught up in the stand, and I'm like swinging around. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So I finally get it. Everything untangled. And a whole night I was worried about forgetting everything and just freezing up.
Yeah.
But as soon as I grabbed that mic and started talking, boom, we were off to the races, dude. I didn't stutter. I didn't skip a fucking beat.
Oh man, nice.
I just fucking did it, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking did it.
Oh man.
I took it as just an opportunity, man. I just fucking it was good. Not that I got some laughs. I definitely got laughs, and people liked it.
Oh, nice.
But
Good.
It flowed, man. And when I got off stage, when it was over, got off, man. I was like, oh my god. What's the weird feeling about being up there?
Yeah.
It was like almost like being in a dream.
Oh man,
it was like so euphoric, like it was almost like I didn't know if it was real or not. Like it was weird because I could barely see the crowd because of the lights.
Yeah, yeah.
And as I was doing my set, it was almost like I wasn't doing it, like something else was doing it for me.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like I had tunnel vision, is what it felt like. It was like
Right.
straight tunnel vision, and I was just doing it, man. Like I didn't forget any of it. And it was just like, it was just there. It was like, whew, and then it felt like it went by in like a minute. I felt like I didn't even do 3 minutes, and they said I got the
wow.
light. I didn't even see the fucking light. That's how into it I was.
Oh,
And like
damn.
I didn't see the fucking light, and they said, yeah, you got the light at like 3 minutes, and I was like, I didn't even fucking see the light. I thought I was like way under time. Because I feel like I rushed through it, but which I kind of did. I missed a couple other things that I wanted to do, but it was my first time, and I was nervous.
Yeah.
And, you know, but I got off stage, and I gotta say, there's no feeling like it.
Man, dude.
There is no feeling like it, dude. And I had people coming out there like, man, I loved it. You talked about like how, because it was mostly older people that came up with me. That's the ones with money though.
Yeah.
So like none of the millennials said. Well, there was a few of them. One of my buddy his friend, he's like, dude, you did really good.
yeah.
I know I'm skipping around here, but he's like, you did really good. He said that was your first time. He was like, man. He's like, dude, nobody ever does that good on your first time. He said you could tell you. They were like, you could tell you rehearsed it, and it was really good, you know. And he's like, man, you could tell you've been on stage before.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I appreciate that, man. I didn't feel that way, but I appreciate you saying that. And some older people came over, like, man, I really liked it. They were like, you were really good. And she's like, I loved how you talked about like how kids are growing up nowadays, and like the slides, how they're built out of metal and they're hot as shit, and they scrape a little skin off, you know. And they were like telling me about like, the trampoline, you get caught in the springs, you bang it, you know. And it's like, but I was like, oh well, I appreciate that, man. And I was like, yeah. So I made some friends, man, some comedy friends, and I got it out there. And I gotta say, the next day I woke up and went to work the next morning. I didn't give a shit what the fuck I was doing at work. I was just extremely happy that I did.
Man, hell yeah, Corey! I'm so happy to hear this, man. I'm proud of you, man. I'm glad it went well, and you finally did it.
Yeah.
And so after it was over, like, did you feel like, man, I could have done a little bit longer? Like the nerves went away.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, that seemed like no time at all. I literally, like I told you, I felt like I was up there for like maybe a minute. But it was 3 minutes. I think it went past 3 minutes.
Damn, yeah, because you couldn't even see the light, yeah. Man,
Damn,
dude,
dude, it just started flowing, dude. I was animated at the same time, dude.
Man, that's, man, if you can see the smile on my face right now, man, as you were telling me the story the entire time, I'm happy for you, man. You're in the comedy world now. You know, you made some friends, dude. So, man.
Yeah. I'm actually in it now. I'm not just talking about it.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. And I wish I could have been there, man.
I know. Hey, man, the next one.
The next one. Man, whenever you start doing them on the weekends, whenever they want you to come.
That's what I'm saying with a big show, son.
Yeah, man. I'll be there for that one, man. That's awesome. I'm happy.
I'm not saying it was the best show in the world,
but the moment, the step that you took, man, something that you've been wanting to do, the build up, the execution, the aftermath, man, like that means so much, man. I'm very happy for you, man.
Execution. Yeah. Go ahead, son.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm happy for my friend. I'm very happy for my friend, man.
I appreciate it, dude. I really appreciate that.
Of course.
You know, the execution is what I was happy about. I got laughs, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I could have delivered some stuff a lot better, and which, you know, I was nervous, so I didn't hit some of the punchlines where I wanted to, or even if I didn't hit them. But the execution of how I flowed and didn't stutter, and I still had body movement, was great. And a lot of first timers don't do that.
Yeah.
So I just feel it's gonna get easier from here on.
Yeah, it
I know
definitely
how it
helps.
feels now.
Yeah, yeah. Next time you won't be as nervous. You'll be more relaxed. You'll be able to execute your punchlines the way you want to, and it helps a
Exactly.
lot because you have experience on stage, like they were saying, and we were
Yeah.
thinking like, so man, that's man. I wish I could have been there, man, just to
I
watch
really
you.
wish you would have been, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Man.
I have to say, man, it was something else, dude.
Yeah. See how not.
It's just I feel I don't even know how good I feel about it.
You were very happy and proud that you finally did it,
Yeah, yeah.
and now you just opened up a door to like another road that you're gonna be taking for a good while now,
For a long time.
for a long time, man. Damn, dude. I'm so happy for you, Corey.
Thanks, man. I wish you could have been there, though. You're the one person I wish you could have been there.
Yeah, man. Next time I'll be there. And just hearing you tell me like it makes me want to like work on my material and start doing it with you too, man. This is something that we
You
both
should.
are passionate about. Yeah.
You should definitely, man.
I need to work on my
Definitely should.
material. Yeah. I need to think of material and then be able to write it in a joke form. So
Absolutely, you should, man. You should
Yeah.
do it.
you know what
It's
I have been
nerve-wracking as fuck, man.
Yeah. What I
You can
have
do
been
it, though.
doing lately is I've been trying to do rap, just lyrics in my head. I've been
Okay.
thinking of rap, but I can work on both at the same time, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and writing is probably one of the easiest things that anyone can do. It's just writing something down and then just rehearsing it. You know?
It really is, dude.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, it's like
Corey.
what I was. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I can't stop feeling happy for you, man, and excited.
I'm glad, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad you're happy for me, man. You know, it's definitely a huge stepping stone for me, dude.
Exactly, man.
You see how many likes I got on Facebook for that shit?
Yeah, man.
Like
What can't you do,
153
man?
fucking.
That's fucking amazing, dude. Don't you feel like you can do anything now?
Exactly. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking at work today. I was thinking people are probably like, this motherfucker just does every fucking damn thing.
Yeah, dude. That's how I
He got
feel
a,
about
he
you,
got
man.
a podcast. He's been in bands. He's been on stage. He
Yeah.
fucking has a good job. He fucking does stand up. What the fuck can't this motherfucker do?
Dude, and you're inspiring me and motivating me to do the same, man.
You got to, man. Hey, look. You see what I've done. I've done it just because I wanted to do it. Nobody was there to support me on my stand-up. Nobody even knew I fucking even was gonna do this shit. I just did it. And so just fucking threw it in their face.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
And you got
it-
all these people that haven't talked to you in fucking ever trying to hit you up. That's what I've
Yeah.
had the last few days since I've done that.
Yeah.
They're like,
It-
oh, next time let me know. I want to come fucking see you and shit. Like, I ain't talked
we've-
to you in fucking years,
And
motherfucker.
we've talked about
I've been.
that too.
What about my fucking music I've been posting? You know,
Or the
fucking
po-
support that.
Or the podcast.
Or the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about that several times, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Which I'm glad that they'll support me and shit. But look, you haven't supported anything I've done before that.
Yeah, and when you've needed it the most.
Yeah, it's just like when I guess comedy brings it to a whole nother level.
Yeah. Everyone
Because
likes everyone likes
nobody
comedy.
does that. Who do you see on Facebook that you know that does fucking stand up?
Right? Yeah. And people do like comedy. They like
Yeah.
stand up is it's coming back in popularity form. I've been watching
Oh, it's
a lot
like
of
the highest form of entertainment now.
yeah. And comedians back in like the 60s, 70s, 80s, they were like rock stars, early 90s.
Yeah.
And now
They were
that's
the rock
happening
stars.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's coming back, dude. And so, man,
It really is.
I'm very excited for the opportunities that this is gonna give you, man.
I know, man.
I gotta watch you go with it.
I'm gonna go with it, man.
Yeah.
I'm signed up for next Thursday, but I was kind of I didn't know if I wanted to do it at the same set. Maybe I can make a new one or go with one of my older ones.
Right, dude. Yeah. If you definitely have the material for it.
Yeah, because a lot of those guys, they do the same thing every time. Every time I've seen them, the same thing. Same 3 minutes. I want to be the guy that gets up there and they're like, this dude does something different every fucking time.
Yeah. So, yeah, because then that means that you just have the knack for writing and able to come up with the material.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
That's exactly what I want to show them. Like, I can do something different every time I fucking get up here. I'm not sticking to 3 minutes, and that'll even like show people that like, well, maybe he should be doing like opening, like be a feature act. You know, like he's got so much material, he can do 10-15 minutes, open up for a headliner or something. You know.
Right? Yeah, man. Oh, the opportunities, man. I can only imagine them.
Because they literally all do the same thing every time.
And then they're reading it from a book.
Yeah.
Jeez, or a journal.
There was one guy that got up there actually had it in his hand and reading it off of a fucking. Yeah.
I wonder also if, because there's comedians. Yeah. There are comedians that's their gimmick, that they're reading it.
Yeah, Zach Galifianakis does it as a joke.
And I'm pretty sure, because Zach Galifianakis is big with the hipsters, I'm pretty sure that they're just copying that.
No, they're doing it just because they can't remember their shit.
Yeah.
I got up there and I just floated, bro.
Man, I'm pretty sure it was spot on, man. And if people are...
It wasn't spot on. I missed a few things, but I floated. That's when I was like, I didn't want to get up here and freeze up. That's the only thing. It might not have been the best show in the world. I'm not going to say it's the best show in the world. I got to fucking definitely progress. I needed to progress, but there was no fucking stuttering, fucking this shit. I just did it.
And man, and your first time, you didn't bomb. Your first time actually went well.
I didn't bomb my first time, Eddie.
So this is like a rare gem, man. Like the stars aligned for you, man. Like to me, it seems like it was perfect.
I think so, dude.
I'm really happy for you, Corey. Ah, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, dude. Of course. I just regret not being there, man.
It's like some of them guys said. I don't know. I don't want to keep repeating it, but I mean, we need to get into a different topic here in a minute. But yeah, they were just like, I can't. They were like, you did so good for your first time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, what the fuck, man. They were like, I could tell you've been on stage before. So it was fantastic, man. It was a great experience.
That's awesome, man.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for the next one, and I'll be there on Saturday nights whenever you're opening up for some bigger acts, man. When there's even a more full house, it's gonna happen, man. Like, dude,
the way the first one went, it's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, like, man, there's nothing you can accomplish, man. Nothing.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna promote that at the end of my set. I'm gonna promote the podcast.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, okay. I was like, for a moment, it sounded like
I did tell some people up there I had a podcast, so. But.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
so
that's
the podcast is coming with it, brother.
Yeah, dude. That's
and then
awesome,
they'll get to know
man.
you. They'll get to know you from the podcast, and then.
Man. The band. Yeah.
The band, everything. But man, yeah, it was a fantastic experience. We'll end it on that, man. It is kind of hard to stop talking about because it's such a crazy experience. But our good friend, and we have to throw this out there. We haven't thrown this out there on any of our casts, which we should have.
Yeah.
Omar Castañeda, right? Castañeda.
Omar, yeah, Castañeda. What's up, Omar? Shout out.
Castañeda. What's up, Omar? What's going on? One of our very loyal listeners that we have on the podcast. We got to give him a shout out for listening. And he suggested that we do our favorite comedian top 10s.
Yeah, it was a great idea too.
Fantastic idea. I know we've talked about in past episodes about some of our favorite comedians, but we're going to do it a little different this time.
Yeah.
We're going to do a straight top 10, my top 10, and Eddie's top 10. I might have forgot some of them. I listen to so many comedians, but these are the ones that just right off the top of my head.
Yeah.
We'll do Eddie's. We'll do it kind of like we did the movie thing. We'll just go back and forth.
Cool. Yeah, that
All
works. That works,
So,
yeah.
Eddie, start us off at your number 10, would you?
Oh, man. Of course, everyone that's been listening to the podcast knows who my number one favorite comedian of all time is, Louis C.K.
Oh, yeah, God, I have the Louis C. Hey, Louis C.K.'s on my list. I mean,
he's a paisano, man. He's Mexican. Did you know that?
Mexican.
Louis C.K. was born in Mexico. Yeah.
Oh, but he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was born Irish. Yeah.
But he said he
Hey,
came. Yeah, he came here. He came to this country so young he forgot Spanish.
Oh, yeah, that's a good joke, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your I went from my number one. I'm going down to 10.
Okay, well, my number one, and we're gonna explain this here, is obviously Sebastian Maniscalco.
Of course.
The reason not being that his comedy is better than some of the other people's, which is comedy. I love his comedy. Makes me laugh. It's hilarious. But him as an individual, listening to his podcast, him just who he is, and listening to his podcast, he just laugh. I like listening. I think his podcast makes me laugh more than his stand-up. Him and Pete Corey, like, just I don't know, man. I'll try to listen to some of these other comedians' podcasts, like Bill Burr's and some of these Mark Maron's and stuff like that, and it's not near as funny. There's just something about Pete and Sebastian. I don't know, the way they talk, and I just love his personality. So that's why he's my number one. I wouldn't say his stand-up shows are my number one, but he's definitely my number one comedian because of his personality.
Yeah. No, I hear you. And you get to know him more just by listening to him on his podcast.
Absolutely, man. I fucking love it, dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't go a day without listening to it. So,
No, I
what
hear
you got?
Oh man, my second favorite, man, is the late Patrice O'Neal, man.
Patrice.
Man, I wish I try to find fortunately, on YouTube especially, you can find a bunch of people have been posting up a lot of his interviews and a lot of material that wasn't really on a big special, just something more in clubs. So I'm still able to find stuff on YouTube, man. So just because I wish he was still alive, man. He's one of the funniest comedians to me that ever lived.
Yeah, he's good, man. It's fantastic, dude. Great comedian.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He worked the crowd. He pissed off people, but I mean, it was funny. It was funny. And he'd be like, "Don't get mad! Like, look, she's getting all mad."
My next comedian was almost the same way. He was an insult comic, but nobody got pissed off because they loved him so much.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yep.
The late Don Rickles.
Yep, Don Rickles, man.
Don Rickles, man. All time fucking great. An insult comic, but it was more love than anything.
Yeah.
You know, he just fantastic, man. Hilarious guy, man. Great actor too. Great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seemed like the insult, like the people he would make fun of, it's people he respected.
Yeah, that's what it was. You know, he respected him. You know, so it was just he was probably one of my definitely one of my favorites, man. Oh,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah.
Of course.
But what you got?
Man, my next one is Bill Burr, man. Bill
God
Burr.
damn it! That was my next one, so we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it together.
Yeah, man. Bill Burr, his stand-up, it's unique, in the way where
it's
he's
angry.
Angry, yeah. And he knows he's angry. He acknowledges it. And have you been watching his Netflix show F is for Family?
No, I didn't even know about it.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. You have to watch it, man. It's loosely based around his childhood, and he plays the dad. Yeah. It's an animated show. It's cartoon.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Okay, yeah.
It's hilarious.
I gotta watch that though. Yeah, Bill Burr, man. I can sit there and watch all of his specials just in a row and just fucking, I'll be able to just fucking laughing my fucking ass off. I mean, that's some good ass shit. I love it when he's talking about he's watching like the nature shows and like people like fucking with snakes, and he's like, somebody gets bit and he's like, that's what you get, you stupid bitch.
For being there.
Oh shit.
I like how he talks about like actually just letting go and with his anger, and just like in a jokingly way just like start murdering everyone around him because they pissed him off.
Yeah. I like that one where he said he was at like the little carnival or fair or whatever, and there was a lady with a table of that was made her own muffins. And it's like he said he was like, it's in my head. I was just like, I wonder what she would do if I just started punching all these fucking muffins.
Just wham.
Just wham, bah, 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 bah. And like, how long would it take for people to realize, like, is this like a game or what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Smashing the shit out of these muffins.
What? Why is he doing this? Do I know him from high school? Oh man.
Oh fuck. God, I love Bill Burr, man. Fucking Bill Burr.
He's one of the great. He's one of the best, man. One of the greatest.
Definitely. Yeah, fucking fantastic. Okay, who's going next? Because that took our last one.
Yeah. Dude, you go next. Who's your next?
My next one is Pete Correale.
Oh yeah.
Pete Correale, man, I fucking love the dude. Same thing with his stand-up is amazing. The dude knows how to work the crowd. If you've ever listened to like, even like, not even his stand-up specials, but like some of his stuff on like YouTube and shit like that, like where he's stuff that he's just recorded like audio of. The dude works the crowd like no other dude. It's fucking, it's so good. He just can. It's like so quick off the top of his fucking head, and you'll notice it if you listen to the Pete and Sebastian show, like how quick he is with jokes, man. He's so quick, dude, and he's fucking amazing. He's like one of those guys. I didn't know about him until I started listening to the Pete and Sebastian show because I liked Sebastian. But I just fell in love with Pete Correale, dude. He's fucking fantastic comedian.
Yeah.
And you know he's the writer for Kevin Can't Wait, the CBS show with Kevin James.
Yeah. You were telling me about that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of stand-up comics are great writers, and a lot have been writers for a lot of
especially
shows.
Him. Yeah. Especially he can write jokes so quick, you know. His are different kinds of jokes than like Sebastian's. You know, Sebastian's kind of like me, like it's like storytelling. But his is like just quick, just off the. He can do roasts. He writes a lot of jokes for people that do roasts too.
Oh,
the roast battles.
Yeah.
He writes a lot of those for comedians and stuff. They'll pay him to write jokes. So he's just a fucking great comedian.
I've listened to his specials, but I'm gonna have to go and check out the audio ones on YouTube, man. I gotta hear him working the crowd.
Yeah, and they'll play a lot of his stuff on like clips on Pete Sebastian show of him working the crowd, and it's just fucking like, damn, dude, he's fucking just working that shit. It's fucking good, dude. Like you know, him and Bill Burr are really good friends, right?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're really good friends.
That's cool. Whenever he's working the crowd, does he piss people off?
No, he makes it funny. Well, there were some ladies he was talking to on there. He was talking about something about grabbing ass, like, or something like a guy like grabbing women's ass or something like that. But he was like, and he was like, there were some ladies in the front that didn't think it was funny, and they were like, nothing, ladies? Nothing at all? You're not laughing at all. He's like, how about you, lady? And she didn't say, he's like, oh, she ain't saying nothing. Somebody went to grab your ass, they get frostbite.
Oh, dang. Dang. Man.
Yeah, he's so just quick off the top. That's why I like Pete
Yeah.
Correale. So he's definitely one of my favorite comedians. You know, he opens up, he tours with Brian Regan and them all the time. So
Oh man, yeah, I remember you telling me that too.
Yeah.
Man, whenever
They're, like,
they
really
come
good
around
friends.
town. Yeah,
And
whenever
they don't
they
ever
come around
come. They don't
town,
ever come south.
Yeah.
They rarely come down south. They're northern comedians.
Ah,
I
that's
guess because
true.
of the accent, maybe. I don't know.
Right? And I wonder
See, that's what
if...
I'm sorry.
No, you're right. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't want to get caught up in the southern. I would rather be more the northern comedian area, like
Yeah.
you know, northern and L.A. and stuff. I don't want to be like just fucking Larry the Cable Guy.
Right? No, don't worry, man. You're not like that. Those
Nah.
are gimmicks. People have gimmicks.
Yeah.
And of course, Larry the Cable Guy, his accent's fake, and there's been interviews of him talking about how he just fakes the accent because I mean it's
it's all
be
fake.
yeah, it works, and I don't know. I think if you're more natural and real, I respect that more, and I think there's more. It's more funny, because like comedy is you know the truth in a comedic way, and everyone can relate to it. That's why it's so funny.
Right, definitely, man.
Yeah.
I'm from Texas, so my accent
Yeah.
comes out, but I felt a little Sebastian slipping through my bit.
Yeah, I
And
can
I was
imagine
like,
that.
oh fuck. I was like, oh fuck, man. But I was so nervous that it just came out.
Right? No, but,
But
hey,
it was
I mean,
it was like Sebastian mixed with redneck, you know, my accent. So it wasn't like completely Sebastian. So I would think people would be like, oh, he's like the country fucking Sebastian.
hey, but it's your way. I mean, I think that was natural in you, and it came out.
It is.
As well.
What sucks is the reason I like. I'm sorry to get off topic if we're losing time here, but I feel like the reason I like Sebastian is because he was like the same style I've always grown up liking. And like when I was
Right,
doing
yeah.
like little, if you look at like some of the little comedy skits I did when I was a kid, like on video, I kind of had that little accent kind of thing like that going on.
Yeah.
So it's not like it just came up because I listened to Sebastian. It's always been there, and I think that's why I like Sebastian
exactly.
so much.
Exactly. That's what how I saw it too. You like Sebastian so much because you can see yourself in him.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
and you know, and it's hard to turn away from it because that's just who I am.
Right. Exactly.
I don't want to
man.
be somebody else, you know.
And this is something that is in you, man. You can do this. And I've thought about doing comedy too. I've been told that I should do stand up. I mean, you know, we've talked about this. I've been watching stand up since the 7th grade, so it's definitely a passion of mine. I should start getting into it with you as well.
You should.
Yeah.
I'll be there
Man.
for you, man. You know I will.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Thank you. Man. So
The hardest part is just getting up there and doing it.
yeah. But you know what, man? Like I said, you've motivated and inspired me. So for me, it's not gonna be that hard for me to get up there. You did it, so I know I can do it too. Yeah,
You can do it. You can do it.
man.
All right,
So
who you got next?
It's funny actually because I actually changed it while we were talking who my 5th favorite is, and so I'm gonna say who it was.
Uh-huh.
It was Hannibal Buress. Hannibal Buress is
he's
still
good.
hilarious. He's still hilarious. And actually, Louis C.K. said that Hannibal Buress is one of his favorite comedians.
He's not on my top though.
Yeah, he's not on my top, but this is gonna sound funny. I mean, this is the reason why I'm saying because I thought it was funny. I just replaced him with another black guy who actually I think is one of the greatest comedians of all time as well. Dave Chappelle is who I changed him to.
I knew it was gonna be Dave Chappelle. Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle is hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle talks about real life, man, and
Yeah.
just he's just a smart ass, and he's just funny about it too. And I saw his 2 specials that were on Netflix, man. The first one that because he has a part 1 and a part 2, and the first one was just it was just gold. And of course he talked about what happened with him, right. But then he also talks about like new generations, and what he was saying. I'm not gonna say the bit, but he was able to speak to the millennials so well that he pretty much he was able to boil them down to what they are. It was great. It was great watching him say that. That's
basically kind of how my bit was, talking about how the new kids are
kids. Yeah, I remember you were telling me about it.
Yeah, but fucking Dave Chappelle is definitely awesome. I didn't even think of that. Fuck, yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites. But my next one, you'll definitely know. I don't even know, because there's 2 of them right next to each other. I'll just go do this one, which would probably be my favorite. Okay, over the 2. Jim Carrey.
Oh man, yeah.
Jim Carrey's always gonna be one of the best comedians ever. So animated.
Yeah.
And just definitely, back in the 80s, back a long time ago, man.
Long time ago.
You know.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that show In Living Color?
Oh yeah, Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something.
That's. I remember watching him on there. That was the first time I saw him on that show back in like the early '90s. I was a little kid, and I just thought it was hilarious. So man, great. Yeah. No, Jim Carrey's definitely. And back in the '90s, man, he was like up there with Chris Rock as like.
Oh, he was like a god.
Yeah.
I mean, look how big. He got bigger than all those motherfuckers.
Yeah, he was
all the movies that he did, and fucking
he was in everything. He was a Batman villain.
Yeah, he was fucking Joker.
Riddler. He was a Riddler.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. Riddler. My bad.
Riddle he could have played the Joker.
Riddle me that. Yeah.
I think he could. He could play a Joker, man.
I think so too.
After Heath Ledger had died, and there was all speculation like, is the Joker going to be in the sequel? Who's going to play the Joker? I thought Jim Carrey would play a good Joker.
He would.
Yeah.
But then everybody would be like, well, he already did Riddler.
Right? Yeah. Well, some actors have played more than one character. Like Ryan Reynolds played a character for he was like one of the sidekicks for the third Blade movie, and he was also
Daredevil, right? No, that was Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, yeah, because he was Ben Affleck was Daredevil, then Batman. Ryan Reynolds played a character on Blade. He played Deadpool, but he also played the Green Lantern.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and I'm trying to think who else. Oh, Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy was Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, but he's actually going to play Eddie Brock, aka Venom, in a new series. Because Sony still has the rights for Spider-Man, but they're gonna create kind of like their own universe, like their own cinematic universe, and they're gonna have Tom Hardy as Venom.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and I think that's a great choice.
Yeah, he's big old motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a pretty great actor, man.
Yeah, he's great, man. Good.
Yeah. So
who's your next one?
Man, my next one, I can't believe. I mean, one of my favorites, man. I love this guy. Every time he talks, everything that comes out of his mouth is hilarious, man. Tommy Johnigan.
Yes, he was gonna be on mine too.
Yeah, dude. Tommy Johnigan is.
Yeah, I love Tommy Johnigan.
Man, he's got this. He's got this way of telling a story, dude. Like my favorite bit by him is the iTunes story. Have you heard the iTunes story?
With his mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's talking about how did you even get it to open in Microsoft Word or whatever?
Microsoft
the amount of times that you have to say, "Are you sure?" and press yes
and with confidence. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Why do you keep asking me, dude?
Yeah.
Tom.
I fucking love Tommy John again, dude.
And he's becoming one of my. I think he's getting up there with tying in with Louis C.K. as my top favorite comedian of all time.
Really?
Man. Yes, that's how much
He's
I
really
love
good.
Tommy John again. Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, he
man.
is really good. I like Michael Mulaney too.
Oh, dude, yeah. John Mulaney.
John Mulaney, my bad. Mike
Yeah, no,
Mulaney.
it's all. No, he's hilarious too, man. And John Mulaney, my favorite bit by John is the doctor story when he's got anxiety.
Yes, and he's just trying to get the pills, but he goes in there he gets like a prostate exam.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I laugh. Every time I hear the punchline, I still crack up to this day.
Yeah, that's
man.
pretty good, man. All right, my next one.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, and oh shit, hold on, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still recording. I skipped for a second.
Oh.
Yeah, it's recording. Don't worry about it. It's still going. So my next one. Everybody knows Jim Gaffigan.
Oh man, yeah. Jim Gaffigan's funny.
He's probably one of the best, man, right now. Top selling comedian probably right now.
He is actually, yeah. He's been on a lot of TV shows too.
Yeah. Done some stuff with Will Ferrell. You remember he was in Super Troopers?
He was?
You remember whenever they got pulled over and they were doing the meow joke? They were doing the meow.
Hey Corey,
He's
don't
like-
get mad. Don't get mad at me. I've never seen Super Troopers all the way.
What?
I've just seen clips here and
Oh
there.
my god, it's one of the best fucking
Yeah.
shows ever.
I know.
What are you talking about?
I know.
Oh my god. Yeah, Jim-
I didn't want to disappoint you.
Oh, that's horrible. You got Super Troopers is hilarious, dude.
Yeah, no, I know it's a cult. It's a cult movie, man. I know it's got a huge following.
It's fucking great. You gotta watch it.
I have to.
Sunshine on my goddamn shoulders, John Denver. You gotta
And-
watch Super Troopers. Oh
And they got
my
a sequel,
God.
and they got a sequel in the works, man.
Holy shit, that's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, they had a GoFundMe thing where they were getting fans to donate money so they could shoot a second one.
Really?
So, yeah, so I'm gonna have to watch the first one for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get suggested here. Alright. Yeah, you definitely got to watch the Super Troopers.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I will. And Jim Gaffigan has this unique thing that I'm glad no one else does or no one else tries to copy it. But his unique thing is how he has that voice that he's supposed to be the
Yeah.
crowd. He's got that high voice that's supposed to be
That's
the
the
crowd.
best thing.
Yeah, I love that. No one else does that except for Jim Gaffigan.
That's what makes it so funny.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's fucking fantastic.
I love that voice. Well,
He is fat.
oh, he's so
He's so pale.
I forgot what special is. He starts with that voice. He's like,
Yeah, and he goes-
it's like, oh, he's already doing that voice.
Yeah, he's already doing that for. Is this what it's gonna do? Yeah.
Man, no, Jim Gaffigan's great.
Yeah.
I love Jim Gaffigan. Yeah.
Dude's fucking, he's fucking one of the best, definitely, of all time. What do you got there, my friend?
My next favorite one, and I know you love him too, Chad Daniels.
Oh, I love some Chad Daniels.
Dude,
I love some Chad Daniels. I almost put him on my list.
almost on your list, man.
Almost on my list. I had some other ones that I thought were a little higher.
I hear you, man. Yeah, but what I love about Chad Daniels is that he tells stories, but he's so smart ass about it too, man. So
Yeah.
he's got the attitude like, don't fuck with me, or I'm gonna make you
Right.
regret it. Like I love it, man. Chad Daniels is one of my favorites.
I love some Chad Daniels.
Yeah. Who you got
Great.
next?
George Lopez.
Oh yeah, you like George Lopez? I'm surprised.
What?
Only
that was
because-
that was one of my first favorite comedians ever. Was George
okay.
Lopez. I still love George Lopez.
Yeah.
He's still one of my favorite comedians. I don't know. I love how he just fucking. I don't know. I just love the way he's very animated.
Yeah, he's
the way he does the voices of the the Mexican community. Just I don't know. It's just fucking funny, dude. It's so funny. He nails what do you even call it? The Mexican comedy. I don't know. The way he does the way Mexicans live, Hispanics, Latin comedy
culture. Yeah, no, I hear
culture,
you.
Latin culture, and it's just funny, man. It's funny.
Yeah.
He's one of the first comedians that I always liked.
Yeah. The reason why I'm surprised is I guess it might be just I expected only Hispanics to like him. I guess is why. Yeah. But that's awesome though. Yeah.
Love George Lopez. He's definitely
Yeah.
one of I probably could have put him higher up on the list. To tell you the truth, I love George Lopez.
Yeah. No, he's great.
I love
man.
watching his TV show too. His TV show is great.
I used to watch that all the time too, and one thing that I loved about his stand-up was how he would open up his eyes really wide, and I thought that was funny. I just thought that was hilarious.
I kind of do the same thing at some of my stuff. So I do the bit I did last weekend where I was talking about like the trampolines and stuff, and like our trampolines weren't the same way. We didn't have the squirrel cage around, and just in case you got the one kid that comes over without the proper equilibrium, and it's like then I go on to say like how we were banging our heads off the frame left and right, and it's like boo, and I do like a little fucking like a little cross-eyed, eye-wide fucking like dizzy look,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to get animated with it though. And I talk about how like either you were banging your head off the frame, or you're getting your legs caught in those big ass springs. Catch a little thigh meat in there, get a little, pinch it right off. Pinch your thigh meat off. Get a little nut meat caught in that spring.
Nut meat.
little nut meat caught in there.
Dang.
Yeah, that's the some of the ones I did last week, but and then people were like, yeah, the older people were like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like kids are so protected because you see these trampolines, and it's funny that I say that because like a few days before I went to do my comedy bit, I went to Walmart for Father's Day. And they had a trampoline and it had that goddamn net around it, and I was like,
yeah, take a picture. You should take a picture. That should be your first album cover.
That's true.
Oh man. Oh shit! I just realized, man.
Oh my god! I had a fucking. I'm sorry to interrupt. I had a great name for my stand-up the other day. I totally forgot it. Fuck. But anyways, go ahead.
Oh no! I realized I actually skipped my fourth favorite comedian, man. I skipped right over him. It's actually Tom Segura.
Oh, I totally forgot about Tom Segura.
Dude, I love
he's
Tom
fucking
Segura.
amazing.
Dude,
I love Tom Segura. I like it when he's talking about like the diarrhea, like I had diarrhea the other day. He's like, I didn't realize that not everybody had diarrhea.
Yeah.
It's like, I went to go to the bathroom the other day, and I came out, and my wife is holding the keys. Like, do you need to go to the doctor? He's like, no.
Why?
Yeah. He's like,
Do you want to talk about just happened in there?
Yeah. It's like, no, I paint the bowl and I flush it out. Something like that.
That's exactly it, man. That's to me, Tom Segura is like Tommy Johnigan, where every time everything that comes out of their mouth is hilarious. They're just you have this smile on your face because everything that's coming out of their mouth is just funny. They have
Definitely.
this like almost like a dry sense of humor whenever they speak, but it's funny. It's hilarious, man. Yeah, I love Tommy. I love Tommy Segura. Did you know he's actually Argentinian? That's why he knows Spanish so well.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know he knew
Yep.
Spanish.
Yep. Because he speaks Spanish in stand up, and Segura is Hispanic, but yeah, he's said that he's Argentinian.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know who else is awesome? I didn't
Who's
put
that?
him on my list, but I want to say it anyway. Is Big J Okerson.
Oh, dude, yeah. He is
He's
actually.
kinda real dirty kind of comedian.
I've seen some of his clips. Yeah, he's pretty hilarious.
He's kind of like Tom Segura, a little dirtier than them, but he's real fucking big too.
Yeah.
But he wasn't on my list, so I'm gonna say this next one if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
You might not like it, but he is definitely one of my favorites. Which I love him. I think his gimmick is fucking awesome. It's Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
No, he is funny, man.
It's good. He's probably he was probably one of the biggest comedians. He did some movies and the voice for Cars, and but his stand up, man, it's just I don't know, it's funny, redneck comedy, but.
No, I've seen the blue collar comedy tours. I've still seen him. No, he's pretty funny. Ron White was actually one of my first favorite comedians. Actually,
Yeah, Ron White's great.
Yeah, Ron White was my first favorite comedian.
Love him.
I just don't hear so much from him anymore.
Me neither. He still does comedy, but it's not like, as noticed. But he still makes money. I mean, he's fucking rich as fuck. But you don't ever hear a lot of these comedians. You don't hear a lot from them, but they're actually still doing. They're still doing comedy and getting paid.
Yeah,
they're just not like on. You're not on movies and stuff like that. They're still touring and doing shit, but you don't hear about it a lot.
Yeah, they're not doing a lot of big specials. Yeah. They're just.
You don't ever hear about Pete Correale.
Right? Yeah.
You wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even have known about Pete Correale if I would have known who Sebastian was.
Right. Yeah.
And started listening to their podcast.
Yeah, like
and now, but he fucking makes great money.
Yeah.
He hangs out with just some of his best friends or some of these top comedians we fucking talked about.
Right. And then they're not just doing stand up, they're also writing for other people, so they have jobs, and that's where they're also making their money. And then there's a lot of comedians back from the movies from 70s and 80s and 90s that are still touring, like what's his name, the guy that played Iago the parrot on Aladdin, what's his name?
Oh yeah, what's his fucking name? That fucking
him. Yeah, what's his name? But they're all still touring. They all still tour. They're still doing stand up. Yeah,
they're still making money.
Yeah, it's just with the internet and like certain people know how to put stuff out there to be.
That's
relevant
what's amazing about comedy, is that you don't have to be like in the spotlight constantly.
Yeah. To
make a badass living. That's why I love it.
Right? Yeah. It's something that you can easily do. But of course you have to have the talent for it.
Yeah, you definitely have to.
Yeah. Man,
but, who else was I gonna say? I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Hold on.
Go ahead.
What was I gonna say? I totally forgot. Whenever you were talking about the parrot guy, but oh man, I totally forgot. Go ahead. Well, we're not gonna sit and dwell on it.
Well, I was gonna say my next favorite comedian, man. He used to have a show on Comedy Central a long time ago, and I still think he's hilarious. And I wish I would have watched his show, not since I like him so much now. But this next favorite comedian, Dave Attell. He's
really good.
Yeah, he's got he's dirty. He says really inappropriate things, and his deliveries are great when he does it because he knows the people are disgusted. Like, he's got one joke, I can't remember what it's about, but he's just grossing out the audience. And he's going, and he stops and goes, I got more, and then he keeps going. And it's just, it's hilarious, man. I love David Tell. The show he used to have was Insomniac. Or,
okay.
Yeah, it was on Comedy Central, and it was him. Yeah, and I wish I would have watched it.
David Tell is. Pete and Sebastian talk about him all the time. I think they're friends with him.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. I mean, if you listen to the Pete and Sebastian show, which I know you don't. But
I haven't been listening to it lately.
But you got to, man. You start learning so much more about stand-up. That's what made me want to do it even more. You learn so much about stand-up. They teach you so much.
Yeah.
About everything and how everything works. But anyway, they talk about all the comedians they hang out with. They're like, oh yeah, I was hanging out with Vince Vaughn the other day. I was hanging out with Bill Burr. I was doing Mark Maron. They do Mark Maron's podcast. And they do and they do all this shit, you know. But okay, the one I remembered, which I can't believe I didn't mention him earlier, and he's definitely top. Should be higher on my list. Well, he is higher on my list. I just forgot. Brian Regan, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's a fucking. He did it. Started doing it when Jim Carrey was doing it.
Oh really?
And Chris
I didn't
Rock
know
and all
that.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
If you watch some of the old, some of the old videos he has from like the early '90s and '80s, yeah, he's been doing it that long, Brian Regan. And if you look at those old videos, him and Jim Carrey had a lot of the same style, like the way their movements and animation. I guess Jim Carrey just kind of took grabbed on a little bit more, but they had a lot. If you watch the videos, like old Brian Regan and Jim Carrey stand up, they had a lot of the same kind of animated kind of stuff, and I was like, man, Brian Regan looks a lot like fucking Jim Carrey when he's doing his shit.
Yeah, and I can actually see that because he does have like funny facial expressions.
Yeah, but he used to move around a lot more when he was younger, though.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look up those videos, man. I'm gonna have to see them together. And Brian Regan, like, he just does nothing but clean comedy, but it's gold.
Yep. It's gold,
I remember,
man.
I remember hearing Patton Oswalt talking about Brian Regan. He said that one time he was just I think it was in New York, and he's like, oh hey, Brian Regan is playing tonight. Let's go check him out. And he already knew who he was, but he said he's never laughed so hard. I think he was praising Brian Regan a lot. He's like, it's nothing but clean comedy, but it's so hilarious, and he is, man. Brian Regan's really great.
Well, Brian Regan's a king. If you know, like, just listening to like I said, the Pete Sebastian show, and I'm talking about comedians. They say Brian Regan is like one of the most respected comedians that they know. Like, 'cause everybody knows who he is, and like he's been doing it for so long, and he still sells out like theaters and stuff. And he's got his own tour buses and all that shit. He's still up there with all these other ones. He's just not like as like on TV like fucking who do you say, Louis C.K. and all this other stuff, but he's still up there with all those fucking guys, man. He's been doing it forever. He's probably got a lot more money than they do, to tell you the truth.
Right? Yeah. No. Like I've listened to like the Joe Rogan podcast, Mark Maron podcast, Bill Burr, Tom Segura. They all praise Brian Regan. They all think he's hilarious. They all respect him.
I don't see why I didn't put him up higher. I totally forgot. I don't know. I see how I forgot about it.
Right, and I'm sorry that he's not on my top 10, man, but he's definitely one of my favorites.
No. Definitely been doing it for 30 years?
Yeah, he's a veteran. He's definitely a veteran.
Yeah. Fucking 30 years, dude, could you imagine?
Yep. Right?
Whew.
So who was next? Was it you?
You're next. You're next. So
my next favorite one, man, he's got a unique style as well. Joey Diaz. You know who Joey Diaz is?
That's one I don't know.
So the only way that I know you for sure know him in this way was he was on the movie The Longest Yard, the remake with Adam Sandler.
Oh, is he the little short little Mexican guy? The
No, not the guy that's like not the guy that wanted to be the quarterback.
Oh,
Remember whenever they're training and he's the big old fat guy that's lying down. He goes, "Someone give me a Diet Coke."
I think so.
He's got a big gut. That's Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
And his stand-up, dude, all of his stand-up is talking about how he grew up. Yeah. It's about how he grew up and how he was like a little thug, how he was doing coke, and but it's more like it's more like him telling you his story, but it's hilarious. A lot of it was bad stuff, but like it's still funny moments, and it's like he's teaching you, he's sharing wisdom with you, man. So Joey Diaz, check him out, dude. I think you're gonna like his stand-up. Check him out. Yeah.
Cool.
Who you got next?
My next one. A lot of people would probably say he should be number one, but I like him. Seinfeld.
Oh man, that's like one of the kings of comedy right there, man.
He is the king of comedy.
Yeah.
Nobody. I mean, every comedian that you mentioned on any one of our lists will bow to Seinfeld. I guarantee you. They all look at him as a king.
As one of the They see him as the one of the most successful comedians. He set the standard for a lot of other comedians. Yeah.
He really did. He really did. And he was one of those comedians that hung out with the old top comedians. Like him and Don Rickles are really good friends, and he hung
Chris
out with
Rock.
all the top comedians. I mean, he was just. I mean, Seinfeld. I mean, shit.
I almost want to say he's like the comedian god.
He really is, dude.
Yeah.
And he really is. You know him and Sebastian are like really good friends now.
Oh wow, that's
they
awesome.
Fucking
man.
like he talks about it all the time in the cast. He's like, yeah, me and Seinfeld, yeah, we went out to fucking eat the other day and shit. Like, they hang out all the fucking time. I'm like, Seinfeld loves Sebastian, dude. He was at his last special. And him and Tony Danza and a whole bunch of other people. Seinfeld was backstage with. I was like, God damn, man. Could you imagine Seinfeld being at your stand-up special and like hanging out? I'd be so fucking nervous, guy.
Right? Oh man. But what if he's like, hey man, you're funny. I see potential in you. Let me help you out. And you're like, yes, sir.
Man. Right.
And that makes me happy, dude. How all these comedians, they know each other, they hang around each other. I like that. I really like that.
Dude,
I know that there's some.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Keep going.
I know that there's some comedians that don't like each other, and but it makes sense. Like Joe Rogan hates Carlos Mencia, and
I don't like him either.
Yeah, no, neither do I. And it's funny how
he steals people's shit.
Yeah, yep, and it's been confirmed too. A lot of other comedians say the same thing, and a lot of them don't. A lot of them talk about how Joe just straight up hates Carlos Mencia, but then they're
he
like,
would beat the shit out of Carlos Mencia too.
Yeah, have you seen that clip?
MMA motherfucking ass.
Yeah, have you seen that clip where Carlos is doing stand up and Joe Rogan goes up there and crashes it and goes up on stage, and then they hand Joe a mic and he's just trashing Carlos in front of everybody, dude. It's funny, and you feel bad for Carlos after a little bit.
Nah, fuck that shit though. You don't steal other people's bits though and shit.
Yeah, man. Who's next?
Oh, I totally forgot about like Lisa Lampanelli is fucking hilarious.
Lisa, yeah, I've only actually seen her.
Have you listened to her? Have you listened to her stand up though? Like actually watch her specials. I totally even forgot about it. Dude, it is fucking hilarious.
I hate to
I ain't fucking laughed so hard. Dude, it is fucking great. I totally forgot about her fucking ass.
Man, I don't want to disappoint you, man. I actually don't like her.
Wow, dude, it's fucking hilarious.
Right? I'll have to give
She's
her
like another
shot.
insult comic.
It's been about over 5 years since I've checked her out, but I'll check her out again, man. I'll check her out. I might like her
dude.
the second time around.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I
Like,
did see her stuff on like the Comedy Central roast. That was funny.
But yeah, her stand up is fucking great.
I'll definitely give her a second shot.
Yeah, you got to, man. You will be like, okay, yeah, she's fucking funny. Because I never liked her before either. But I was like, I want to listen to it. I'm at work. I've listened to everybody else's shit. I'm gonna listen to her shit, dude. And I listened to after I listened to the first one, I listened to every special she had because it was fucking. I was over there fucking laughing my ass off at work, dude.
Yeah.
She is fucking. She's another king of comedy.
I know she's pretty raunchy with her stand up. I do remember that.
Very raunchy, dude. Very raunchy, but it's great. It's fucking good.
I'm gonna give her a second shot then. I'm pretty sure now that I've grown, I'm gonna appreciate her more.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
Another one that, I mean, there's so many of them, but Pablo Francisco.
Ah, dude, man, I love Pablo Francisco.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen him come out with any new specials lately.
Me neither. I don't know what happened to the guy. He must have just disappeared. He must have just
He's
got his money and fucking just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna live in my life, whatever."
He's another Argentinian.
Is he Argentinian?
Yeah.
I thought he was Mexican.
No. In one of his specials, he said that he's Argentinian. Yeah. But man,
Okay.
he's got this great sense of humor, smart ass. And of
All
course the
voices and stuff.
Yeah.
He does.
The movie voice, man. The movie announcer voice. That classic. He can do it so well. Little tortilla boy.
Yeah.
Man.
No, he does Arnold.
Arnold, they're trying to take my tortillas.
Yeah.
Oh man. Pablo
Alright, give me
Francisco's
5. I'm gonna
great.
take a piss real quick.
Do it, man. Do it. We may have to. Well. Yeah. Edit this part out. Yeah, we'll edit it out. Man, I'm starting to get hungry too. I've only eaten once today. But after we finish recording, I'm gonna go make me some food. Yeah, dude. Right? That's great, dude. And we're like we're a minute and an hour and 13 minutes into it, man. It's good. Yeah. Do what now? Right? Yeah. 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 That's. Yeah. Man. I'm really. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I'm starting to get really hungry. Oh, I'm gonna pop. I got some trail mixer. I'm just gonna pop it in my mouth. I'm starting to get like the hunger hit me so hard just now. Cool, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, that sounds great.
Got shrimp, beef, chicken, broccoli, and all kinds.
Damn. Man,
Alright,
you made my stomach growl.
We'll end it pretty soon, man.
So
Here we are.
so who was next?
I think I finished all mine.
Oh, I got one more.
You got one more?
Yeah. This guy, when I first discovered him, I just loved how he delivered his jokes. He tells stories. Kyle Kinane. Have you heard of Kyle Kinane?
Okay. Yeah, I heard Kyle Kinane.
Yeah. I think he's Canadian. He's got this like raspy voice.
Yeah.
Like, but I think with his jokes and his voice, I think that's what makes him really funny. And like he has like he kind of insults himself, but it's funny. He's pretty good. A lot of his stand up is I haven't been disappointed by him at all. So he's one of my 10th favorite comedian.
I have to mention one. He's probably not my top, but if you remember Cash Cab.
Yeah.
Ben Bailey. Did you know he did stand up?
I did, and I saw his special. I just can't remember anything about it. I do remember him talking about Cash Cab on his special.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was pretty good. I liked it a lot.
I'm drawing a blank with when I saw his special. It might have been like late at night when I was getting ready for bed, so I can't remember anything. But I do remember seeing a special though.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. He's good. But I mean, that's about all I got, man. There's some other ones I know that I listen to that are decent good. Dan Cummings.
Dan Cummings. Oh yeah, Dan Cummings is hilarious.
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah, oh man, I used to listen to him like 10 years ago. I haven't heard much from him yet.
Me neither.
Or in a while, I mean.
Oh, what are we talking about? What's his name? Fucking. Oh man, the one guy that died a long time ago. He did the 50% of the door. He said, I'm working for 50% of the door, and tomorrow I'm working for 50% of the door, and the next day I have a whole door. You know what I'm talking about?
I think, they used to wear sunglasses.
Sunglasses, yes. You know what I'm talking about. Mitch Hedberg.
Mitch Hedberg, yep. I knew that's how you were talking about. Yep.
Yeah,
he was actually respected.
great.
Yeah, he was respected among the comedy in the comedy world, man. Like a lot of people liked him.
Yeah, he was one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he passed away like what, 10 years ago or less than that?
Yeah, that's been a while. Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. And he was young too. You know his old stuff, man. Except for his new special. I still like him. I still like his old stuff, but his new special, I was
Kevin
disappointed.
Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Kevin Hart back in the day too. Oh, Cat Williams was good too.
Cat Williams is hilarious, man. He's hilarious. One of my, I've been looking for it, searching for it, but Cat Williams has a stand-up where he gets a bike and he falls, but the way he does it on stage, dude, it's my stomach hurt from all the laughter, dude. It was good.
Yeah, I love some Cat Williams though. Cat Williams is fantastic. Oh, what am I talking about? Bernie Mac was fantastic. Steve
Bernie
Harvey.
Mac was great. All the guys from
Kings of Comedy. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. I remember seeing that back in the day. Yeah. And Cedric, all day yesterday and then earlier today, I was on my computer and I was playing all these stand-up specials that they have on Netflix. And the next one I'm about to watch is actually a new one from Cedric. So I'm about to watch him tonight.
Oh, really? You got a new one, huh?
Yeah. And earlier before, the last one I watched was a Chris Tucker one, dude. Chris Tucker's hilarious, man. He did stand-up back in the day, and then he just started doing a bunch of movies, but he's getting back into stand-up.
Awesome. It's a way to make the money, though.
Right? Let me mention one more.
All right.
He is a brilliant comedian. I think he's one of the greatest who ever lived, but it sucks what's happening to him right now. Bill Cosby. His stand-up is genius. It's great. It just sucks what's going on with his life right now.
Yeah, Bill Cosby is definitely one of the greatest.
Yep. One of the greatest, man. Yeah. So,
I
Corey,
even like
yeah, go
Daniel
ahead.
Tosh.
Ah, man, yeah. I was watching something about him where he was the son of a preacher, so he was, he was made to behave a lot. So his stand up is just him coming out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, shit, Eddie. That's about what we got, man. It's been a good cast. Been good talking
Great
to
cast.
you.
You too, man. I'm happy again, man. I'm proud of you. I'm excited for you. I'm so happy for you, man. And I want my friend to succeed in life, but I want to come along for the ride, man.
Oh, definitely, man. You'll always be there, brother.
Yeah, man.
You'll
Thanks,
always
dude.
be there.
I-
You'll
I'm
always
gonna
be there.
soon. I'm gonna start doing it with you too, dude. I'm gonna start doing it with you too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it, man. It was totally different experience, and all thing I gotta do now is get better and keep doing it and get noticed. Start putting
The hard part's over.
myself out there. The hard part's
Yeah.
over. I know what it feels
Yep.
like, and it really wasn't that bad once you get up there and grab that mic.
Watch me actually bomb and get booed off stage for the first time. But that's okay.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to me for sure.
Yeah, it happens to everybody. Even Dave Chappelle said in one of his newest stand-ups, or in an interview, a recent interview, that he was doing stand-up like in L.A. and he bombed. It still happens to them to this day, man.
Yep, it happens to
Still
Sebastian.
happen.
Sebastian bombed on the fucking Jimmy Fallon.
Oh damn!
And they
I
had
haven't
to
seen
edit
that.
it and shit. He talks
Damn.
about it on the podcast, and he was like, I stood there for like 10, 15 seconds, like with nothing to say, and
Oh yeah.
he said I couldn't figure out where I was, man. He said I thought I was gonna pass out, and he said he finally got back into it. And if you watch the video, if you look up Sebastian Maniscalco on Jimmy Fallon, and you watch it, you could tell that they edited it out, and like you could tell, he said my face was white as shit like a ghost. He said, and I finally got back into it, but it happens to everybody, man.
Yeah, it still happens to them, dude. It's just the comedy world it's not like you made it, you did it, you're done. No, this is one where you constantly have to be 100 at your 100%.
Yeah.
You have to.
Same thing with
It's
music.
probably-
You're never gonna be 100% every show you do, even music or anything. You're gonna fuck up.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
the best thing is just to learn from it and try to
Yeah.
avoid it from happening again. Yeah.
I just can't believe that I didn't fuck up.
Dude, that's
I
good,
mean, it
man.
wasn't perfect. I missed a few like my little points that I did, but I flowed it the whole time. Even if
That's
I
good,
missed
man.
those, even if I missed them, they didn't know that I fucking missed
Right?
them.
It's like you were made for this, man.
I'm thinking so, Eddie. I told you.
Yeah. I hope my first time goes just as well, man. I hope I get that
I'm sure it
same
will,
feeling.
dude. I'm
I
sure it
hope,
will.
Yeah. Hope so,
And I'll
man.
be right there to fucking help you, because I know how hard it is.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be there, man.
Yeah, I know how hard it is. It's fucking. It ain't easy. It's
Yeah.
definitely, like I said, the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Man, but after it, I'm pretty sure you got this huge rush.
Oh my god, it felt so good, dude. I'm still feeling it right now. Like, I can't believe that I fucking. You know what thing about it is that I know I'm dragging this on, but I know you're hungry, but being musicians, like, how many musicians do we know? About fucking thousands of them, right?
Right? Yeah.
And they all do the same fucking thing. But how many comedians do you know?
That's true. I don't know a lot. I don't know it. I only know one other guy that I used to work with, but I mean, I haven't seen him. But that's true. You don't know many.
It's not the same.
No, it's not. Not at all.
That's why you see how many likes I got. What
That's
fucking
true.
drove me crazy is like I post shit about our music and the podcast all the time, but I post a few things about me doing stand up, and it gets fucking almost 200 fucking likes, and all these people comment and want to come see me and shit.
Yeah, dude, that's great though. That's good that people are gonna come and see you. Like,
yeah, I could pack that bitch if I want to.
Yeah, man, dude.
But I mean, I'm just saying, why don't they support our music as much?
Right. Maybe this will start getting them to pay attention to the other things that we do.
Yeah, it's like our music's good.
Hopefully. Oh, our music is great, dude. I'm so lucky to be in this band with a bunch of talented musicians. I always talk about it to everyone that I know. And I tell people, surround yourself with winners. Surround yourself with talented people that want to do better. And
that's right.
It'll get you to succeed
Eddie,
as well.
If you stick around with me, man, I'll take you with me.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks,
man.
You know?
Yeah, dude.
You come with me, man. I'm taking you with me.
I'm there. I'm there with you, dude. I'm there.
Oh yeah, definitely, brother. But let's go eat something. Let's go fucking get us a good sleep.
Yeah.
And we had a good cast, and I hope everybody liked it. Omar, we really appreciate you listening, man. Hey, share if you can. Share it on Facebook if you can, man. But we had to throw a shout out to our top listener out there, man. Our favorite listener that we have.
Thanks a lot, brother. We appreciate it so much.
We definitely appreciate you listening to every fucking cast we have. And we will see you next week.
Hasta la vista, babies.
Oh, hasta la vista.